All right, family, I'm gonna take you over here to the kitchen. Right now I have some sweet potatoes just cooking off in there. I think they about done because they're looking kind of withered. I think they about cooked. I just put sweet potatoes in there, or yams. I didn't put any season on them or anything. I just baked them. And over here I have a whole chicken. I put it in my crock pot and I cooked this thing for like 6 to 7 hours. It was frozen this morning and I wanted to have, you know, some chicken to do different dishes. And the best way that I knew to do it, go ahead and put it in a crock pot. I put some seasoning all in the chicken, and I put some onions and bell peppers, green, red, and orange in there as well. And I just cooked this bad boy, so he is nice and tender and juicy. And I was letting him cool off a little bit before I just debone him. And so then I'm gonna have chicken to be able to do chicken salad, make chicken enchiladas, anything that you need to make some chicken with. I just went on and did the simple process of just cooking it all down till it got tender. So guys, I decided I'm going to make some chicken noodle soup because this chicken is so tender and just, oh yeah, I want to make some. So I have over here some fettuccine noodles and my water is boiling. But guys, I want to show you how tender, of course. Cynthia, you've been cooking it 6 hours. But I went to lift it and his back snapped. Look at that. It just, the back snapped off of him. I tell you what, I was sitting here deboning the legs and yeah, I went to lift him and the whole back and all that. Let me flip him over. Oh yeah, I mean just tender. Now I'm not gonna keep the skin part. We just want to get to the meat part, and look at that. Just look at that. That's beautiful, beautiful chicken salad, chicken enchiladas. Oh, that's just look at that meat, y'all. It's seasoned and it smells so good in this kitchen. But I'm just gonna take off probably the dark meat for the chicken noodle soup tonight, and take these big old pieces of chicken and have it for, like I said, some chicken salad, some chicken enchiladas. What else? What other kind of chicken dishes that y'all can think? Just put them in the comments. But I just wanted to show y'all how tender this chicken is, just coming off the bone. Coming off the bone. This was a frozen chicken. I just threw it in my crock pot and let it do its work. Look, I mean, I don't have to cut it with nothing. It's just shredding. That's just amazing. Okay guys, so this is what I did. I deboned the chicken. This is mostly thighs, legs, a little bit of the wings, and I think a little bit of chicken breast. And the rest is going to be some chicken breast. And also this is the broth that the chicken was cooking all them hours. What I did do is strain it to make sure there wasn't any bones that was in there. This chicken broth into that. Look at that. And then I'm going to turn on the stove and I'm going to get a little boil going on there to let, you know, it just marinate together, the noodles and the chicken broth. I might add a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up just a little bit so it won't be too much just a broth. All right, family, I have this boiling, and up in this one, in this little cup, all I have is like a teaspoon of cornstarch and just this amount of water in there. And I'm gonna just pour it in there. We don't want too much. We don't want it to be like a gravy. We just want it to be a thicker broth, you know. See how it slowed down. It's not as watery That's where you want to have it, that it's not too watery. And so you just stir that in there while the broth is boiling. And I'm gonna go ahead and add all this chicken into this. Just drop it in there, y'all. Just drop it in there. I'm doing like handfuls. We want all that to cook all at the same time. And that's it. That is our chicken noodle soup for tonight. It's already seasoned, guys. I seasoned it with everything under the moon and the stars. And that chicken, when I put it in there, it was frozen. But what I did was go ahead and season the inside of the cavity and the outside of it. And I just put it into my crock pot with some onions, green onions, red and orange. And I just cooked it. I thought I just seen a little bone. Let me see. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. I'll still check it, because the thing is, when you do whole chicken, you do have to make sure that you don't have any little fine bones that try to be in there. But this is it, guys. Look at that. Look at that soup there. So I'm just gonna let it boil a few more minutes. All this to conceive all together. Conceive? No. Let me think of another word for just to congregate together. How about that? Okay. And then that's it. Actually, I'm gonna cut this off because it then came up to a rolling boil. And that's it. Oh my goodness, we're having chicken noodle soup tonight. My mom would definitely be happy about that. She does like my chicken noodle soup. So all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.